Hello everyone, I'm Rithesh and I'm gonna discuss about the topic remote user authentication principles. So let us know about the remote user authentication. So remote user authentication is nothing but it is also called as fundamental security building block, and it is the basis of access control and user accountability. And it is nothing but basically it is the process of verifying an identity claimed by or for a system entity. So we all know about remote user authentication. Like user authentication is nothing but it is the process of recognizing a user's entity. So different systems may require different types of credentials. Like credentials we are often taking in the form of passwords, and uh, uh, it it also we are keeping these credentials always secret, like which is known only to the individual and the system. So mainly there are two steps which is included in the process of authentication, that is identification and verification. In identification we are specifying an identifier, and in verification verification is done between the person and the identifier. So let us know in detail about the identification step and the verification step. In identification step we are presenting an identifier to the security system, and the next step, that is in the verification step, we are presenting the authentication information that corroborates the binding between the entity and the identifier. That is, normally we can say that in verification step, we are receiving the information or the credentials from the individual. Then we are checking whether the credentials provided by the individual is proper, that is valid or not. If the credentials provided by the individual is valid, then we can say that the authentication is successful. So let us know about the means of user authentication. Basically, there are four general means of authentication. That is, first one, the something the individual knows. Like examples include like password, PIN number, and pre-arranged set of questions. All these come under this particular. And the second one is nothing but something the individual possesses. Like examples include like cryptographic keys, electronic keys, smart cards, and physical keys, etc. And the next one, that is the third one, is nothing but something the individual is like we normally call it as static biometrics. Like examples include like recognition by fingerprint, retina, and face. So usually we have seen these kind of static biometrics during the time of other authentication, all this. So that is nothing but static biometrics. And the last one is nothing but something the individual does, like it is also called as dynamic biometrics. Examples include like recognition by pattern, I mean voice pattern, handwriting characteristics, and typing rhythm. All these come under this. So these are the different means of user authentication. Thank you.